Greetings to all life forms and life workers who have found this live demonstration of Tarot and Oracle Pride services. I'm your host, the Third-Eyed Lion, Yule. Greetings to all who have found this. I will begin with one card from each of the 7 decks. More information about me and my services are in the description of this video. Happiness. For those who choose deck number 1, know that happiness is your choice. At all times and at all nows, you get to choose to be happy, no matter what is happening around you. Think of it as a happening of happiness. Perception is our choice, and the water cards wish to remind you of that. Thank you. I will add you both to the list. I will first do one card for anyone viewing now or in the future. Thank you for the thumbs up. Ganesh, the placer and remover of blocks. Know that the barriers and blocks in your life are there to give you the strength to either move them or to jump over. Remember your own flow and your own creativity. Cast light into your life and it will echo back to you. Hello, MC. Yes, you'll be added to the list. For anyone now or in the future, do not let your negative beliefs about love, about your heart, about your passion, and about yourself prevent you from experiencing the joys of life. Know that they're just illusions. They only exist as mental barriers placed by yourself. Know that with thoughts and with positive kindness to ourselves, we can remove any negativity that we hold on to. Okay, for anyone who chooses deck number 4, do not allow your external stimuli to manipulate you. Know that you have everything you need inside, and any things that bring you pleasure from external, know that you're not dependent, you are not a slave to them. You can get the same sensations internally. Deck number 5, perfection. Know that nothing is ever truly perfect, and everything is always existing in perfection. Allow you the acceptance and the knowing that things are the way they should be at every moment. No one is perfect, and it's okay to be human. Beekaboo, hello. Love to you, Chandra McGinnis. Everyone here in the chat, when I finish these messages, generally, I will compose a list. So you could think of your question, would you like an energy forecast, and which of the 7 decks you would like. They're listed in the description of this video. Essence Warden. To know that you are in control of your power and your essence, to protect it and learn and heal for each new person you meet, for all the new energies that come into your life. Be open to being your natural elf self and protect and guard your essence, which is your most purest commodity. Hello. Yes, you all will be added onto this list. Wow, hello. Okay, hopefully it's better now. Thank you for letting me know. I'm doing great. A lot of people showing up. Yes. I can post that here. So, message number 6 is Essence Warden. is to be in control of your essence and know that your own energy is as powerful and should be guarded and protected. I will do that for you. Thank you, everyone, showing up. Okay, message from deck number 7 for anyone now or in the future. I will pull readings for you guys here. So those with deck 7, know that you are heading in the right direction, that you are the master of your passions, and you can allow those passions to bring wealth and joy into your life. Know that you hold the power in your center and you radiate it outwardly. Okay, hello everyone. I will start compiling the list here. Hope your days are going beautiful here. Showing up and your patience is very appreciated. Love seeing all the new and returning names here. I always remember them. So, and if you've asked a question before, you already know. But to the new people, feel free to stay after your question. The messages might resonate to you. Okay, so Cindy, you're up first. You can choose 1 through 7, and Julie J. So Cindy, Julie, and NC are the first 3. The 7 decks listed in the description of this video. Now you're up first, Cindy. Deck number 3. Okay, Julie J, remember that, so I can do that for you. You will be after Cindy next. I'll start shuffling for you, and you can choose one. Sorry, you can ask your question in particular or just an energy forecast. Very much feel the demand for these services growing, which brings a lot of joy to me. Okay, Cindy, question or just with like a energy update? Okay. Could you make a lot of money when you become an adult? Very valid question. So straight up, the answer is yes. The Ace of Pentacles, which is the infinite source and abundance of all wealth. So yes, you will make a lot of money, but know that, think of it in your life, know that these changes that are happening will open up new opportunity. The tower will not be burnt down, but the portion of it is no longer serving you will be destroyed. The plants, the weeds, the dead will has to be removed to make space for the new. So you have to change how you think, change how you feel about money now. So when you do become an adult in your mind, you will have that abundance. So change your thoughts, change how you perceive money now, which will open up the opportunity for much wealth for the rest of your life. But now is the time for you to change how you perceive money in the first place. I hope that answers for you. Much gratitude. Okay, Julie, I will start on deck number 6 for you. 6 shuffles. Hello, Gloria. Okay, what is Jay's reaction to the last text message you sent a few weeks ago? So deck number 6, shuffle 6 times. Let me check the ad for you, sister. Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they did not respond to your message from a few weeks ago. And yes, Jurish, I will add you to the list. Julie, they have an untapped hunger. A lot of change is happening in life, and they are feeling that your message is bringing to light some of their insecurities, which is preventing them from wanting to contact you. They're in a time of creation, but they're not creating. They're not tapping into their power. So it brings joy to see your message, but it brings confusion as well because they are not caring for themselves and they have a lot of reckless and untapped energy that they're not fully embracing at this now. So their message brings joy, but confusion is why they haven't responded to you. And thank you, everyone here. Okay, you're up next, NC. You can choose 1 through 7. And if you got a question or just an energy forecast. The mornings are blowing. Okay, deck number 2. Okay, will you get your regular Monday through Friday work schedule back after today's meeting? Okay, so you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop and the energies can tell me. So, Chandra, the PayPal did not go through yet. It might take some time. I'll check it again for you. Okay. So your schedule will most likely be irregular after this meeting. I do not see it going back to the way that it was just yet. We have the mirror realm, the in reverse. So this is the aspects, the mirror self that we don't fully enjoy, but they serve us and they serve the world around us. And know that even though you may not get the schedule you want, you might have to be there and at those times to help yourself learn different things that you would if you were to keep the regular 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. The ocean has its own tide, has its own schedule. But oftentimes, as we perceive that schedule, we do not fully understand the tide. We don't fully understand the process of the ocean because it changes throughout the year. It's never the same. Okay. Okay. I'll add you to the list. And NC, last for you is the seasons. Kuan Yin, the goddess of dance, of movement. So know that Your schedule may not be what you want it to be this time, but it might give you opportunity to be more creative, to find positive in this new situation. So whatever the schedule may be, know that it is an opportunity for you to be creative and have new senses of joy, of dance, of movement coming forth that you might have not been able to do if you would have kept the same old schedule. I hope that answers for you. Okay, Chandra, you're up next. And you said you would like a birthday reading? Okay, and you can choose a deck 1 through 7, and I'll start shuffling that for you. Okay, deck number 4. Shadow of Oz Tarot. Okay, let's get a birthday reading for Chandra McGinnis. So you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the ancestors compel me. There's a lot of angels and lions present today, so thank you everybody for bringing your team. Feel a lot of presence this morning. Okay. So, first, very important to you is the beliefs that you were told growing up, the things that are kind of subconscious to you now, of certain things being evil, certain things being negative, that you are not good enough, that you can't be happy, that you have to do certain things to get certain outcomes. These are all false illusions, and they're causing you a lot of pain. And these things are just mental blocks. Know that you truly have a beating heart, and you do not have to be the bleeding heart. These are just things, cuts that we cause to ourselves. At any time, we can remove these and know that what our parents told us, what our grandparents told us, does not have to be true unless we choose it to be true. As you know, my bloodline is conflicted. There's magic on one side and anti-magic on the other. Same for you. Know that you hold such tremendous power, such amazing magic within. The alchemy, the ability to transform anything from one solid state to another. Whatever these thoughts you have, you can transform them and change them and bring in your ultimate power. Just know that you are a creative person, a passionate person. And when we choose to block our passions, when we choose to deny those things, it causes more pain in our life. Just know that you have the ability on this birthday coming up to create the most beautiful version of your life. The location, the energies that you want are all there for you to manifest and create. Remember that these blocks, these pains, these sorrows you feel are just false perceptions that we are taught from a young age. Remember your infinite power. and the masterful energies you hold within. So happy early birthday and much gratitude. I'll send you a private message with my address later. Okay, Peekaboo, you'll be up next. And I will add you to the list right now. I'm going to go turn on a light so we get a little more light here so I don't give readings so much in the shadow. Okay, you can choose 1 through 7, and I will ask the question. Okay, so your brother sees spirits and can hear them. Most of your family feels that stuff too, but not you. Are you protected, or do you? Everyone has abilities, but they're usually not the same. So, also the spirits he sees are negative ones, but it's something around him protecting him. Or are they bad too? He got anger issues though. So a lot of those anger and external stuff is probably coming from the spirits. And he has some protection which prevents real negative things from happening, but not as much protection as you have. Know that the angels will give us our gifts whenever we need them. And oftentimes anger is usually discontentment, not being content with how things are and what's happening. So you can type number 1 through 7. The decks are in the description of this video. And I can get more detail for you. But you have much abilities and you are tapped into magic. Just know that it's not like those in your family. It's not like anyone who has ever been. Your own frequency and your own unique relationship with spirit is unlike anyone I've ever had the pleasure to witness. And no, some entities, yes, do feed on anger. They also feed on deception and confusion and chaos. And sometimes they bring the anger through so they can consume it negatively, yes. I can choose for you if you would like. Yes. Okay, so either you can tell me stop or I'll stop and the energies compel me. Thank you to all the people watching this live. You can stay before or after your reading. Some of the messages might resonate with you. Okay. So the spirits I work with are very selective. They have to go through a vetting process. Thank you, Gloria. I will have that here for you. So, do you feel any negative spirits around you or your family? No. Around your brother, maybe, but those are negative aspects of himself, not really external things. But know that when we do not give ourselves time to be alone, when we are constantly around other people and we're not working on ourselves, we lose touch and we lose sight of our own magic. We do not allow this magic to fully blossom. And sometimes we have to walk away from what's happening and the love that is already there so we can experience different types of energies. Know that when the cup is empty, it is time to move on. There is much love in this world, and when we share and have community service and we tap in, we can fill these emptiness with love and kindness for others. Know that you have the beautiful gift of serving yourself, which then helps to serve the whole world. And this energy of service exists within and without. So there are much positive entities in your life, but they take the human form instead of the spirit form for you. And you might have to spend time with yourself and your own processes. But there is much beautiful charity happening in your life, and more opportunities will come in the future. 9 to 5 job or a business. So you have all the options are there for you. You can do either one, you can do both, or any combination within. Know that your passions are not limited to just one thing. You have the ability to do multiple things. So the answer to your question is one or both. It will be your choice. I'm going to make an attempt to get some more light in here. You get bored by the snap of a finger. So that last card is very much confusion. You have a lot of opportunities in front of you, and you do not know which one to go. Just trust your intuition and those unique energies you feel. Okay. I'll choose deck number 3 for you. So just know you can do multiple things. You're not just limited to one. You have the ability to do multiple things. Okay. Message from Spirit about your desire to work with children and mentor families. Yeah. Little less shadow. And thank you. So you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the spirits tell me to. Hello, Therese. I can add you to the list. Okay. And very much you will have the energy to work with, but you probably will start on the small end. You can work with those in your neighborhood and those around you. Just know the hard work you put into whatever you're doing now would lead to the most beautiful outcome. Continue to tap into the work you're doing and the work you wish to do. Know that you hold an unconditional level of love, an infinite source of love in the palm of your hand. And you always can gain more and more of that love. But you probably will have to take some classes or gain more education before you can be a mentor to families. I don't know where you are geographically, but maybe you might need some certification. Just know that the act of studying, the act of research, and the act of sharing what you're learning and bring a lot of power into your life. So right now, focus on the job you're doing and find a way to work more with children, volunteering, babysitting, small things now that will lead to more expertise in the future. And you might want to take some courses or gain more information about how to mentor and how to educate others. So okay, so positive will be up next. So positive for life. And JJ, if you have your questions, you can choose a deck 1 through 7, type it into the chat, and I'll start that for you. I will do Gloria's right now, which is deck number 3. Stop when compelled. I've been thinking about you. And has CL been thinking about you? So currently, CL is not thinking about anyone other than themselves. They are having a lot of internal conflict, a lot of issues with their own energies and their own frequencies. I'm seeing things from others' perspectives, which means they're cutting out the loved ones and people who care about them and that they care about. because they're unwilling to change their perspective at this time. They're plagued by all of these doubts, all of these fears and negative thoughts that is preventing them from really thinking or caring about anyone else. This is keeping them up at night. Until they're willing to change their perspective and see, they're going to be in a state of mental chaos. Anyone other than themselves right now. I hope that answers for you, Gloria. They have a lot of negative blocks that is happening to them right now. So the names on the list here are Power for Life, JJ, and Jorishan. You can choose 1 through 7. If you got a question or just an energy forecast, you can type that here in the chat. Okay, so I'll give a little intuitive message from the Cosmic Lions for anyone viewing now or in the future. If you're on the list there, you can type your question and I can answer that for you. Oftentimes, the humans on this planet, they express a lot of effort. Everything they do, they just put more and more effort in. We ask you, how would life be if you became more effortless? If in each situation you asked yourself, how could I make this happen more effortlessly? How can I use less of my effort and accept things more the way they are? How different would life be if we existed effortlessly in everything that we do? How would things be different if we had more effortlessness in our lives? Okay, so calling out again to the list right here of Positive for Life, JJ, Jurashan, and Julie J. If any of you are here, you can ask your question. And I do these videos once a day. So if I'm not able to get to your question today, feel free to either send me an email or come back to the next one, which will be tomorrow. So if anyone here on the list, you can ask your question. Hello, everyone. Much gratitude. Okay. Give it a few more minutes here. I hope I'm seeing questions as they're coming in. I don't see anything on my end, so I will give one more intuitive reading to anyone viewing now or in the future, which is patience. Things take their own time and have their own process. Things don't always happen as quickly as we would like them to, but knowing that waiting and allowing things their own process will bring the most amount of joy and beauty within. That your guides and your teams are with you the entire way, and there is nothing to rush, and the process of things is the beauty of life.